benefit of the 400 square foot rule is it bypasses a lot of housing rules and regulations. And again, bringing up the ANSI regulation, people ask me all the time, why is a tiny home at 400 square feet? Well, in 2018, the IRC, which stands for the International Residential Code, along with other big governing bodies, had identified that 400 square feet, excluding a loft, was the designation of the park model, which began the whole process of what we now know as a tiny home.
Yes, you can do a 2-bedroom tiny home. But what I did on that one, and you'll see that when hopefully you come up, is I knocked down one of the walls and I only made it a 1-bedroom with a loft. But you can do, like Stephanie has a tiny home that has a bedroom downstairs with 2 lofts upstairs. So it's a pretty awesome, very popular unit.
By the way, you can get a tiny loan for a tiny house bigger than 400 square feet. The benefit of the 400 square foot rule is it bypasses a lot of housing rules and regulations. It permits that most units that exceed that fall under. But again, like was mentioned today, every zip code, every county, every housing department will have their own interpretation. And that's something I always try to get people to understand, that just because one area is allowing them, don't assume that another area is going to allow them the same way. And that's really good education that Genny brought up about, like, having a consultant